Episode 1, 6 out of 10. Episode 2, 4 out of 10. Now you don't have to watch the rest of the video, because it was also in the description, so you didn't even have to watch this. Man, so I really liked the first episode. Originally, I gave it like a 7, but I was like really wanting to watch more. Then I saw the second episode, and I didn't really like it, so now see, that's what happens, is you really like a first episode, then when you don't like a second episode, and so much less so, it ruins your opinion of the first episode. Oh, excuse me. So, I still, like the first episode enough to keep it fresh, because obviously I liked it. It's not going to make me completely not like it. I mean, that's the lowest I think it could bring me to was like 1 or 2 points down, or at any point that it's at, to a 5, the lowest. I don't think something could make me completely hate the first episode 1 out of 10. Yeah, so that first episode, I don't know, it was funny. It was well acted. It was intriguing. It was dark. It was well directed, well shot, well written. I had like almost no problems with it, and I was like, "What? A Hulu show that I'm actually like interested in watching the rest?" Because I was especially interested because it was a miniseries. But then I was a little worried at a 10-episode miniseries, because I mean, 10-episode regular seasons barely work, but like 10-episode miniseries, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I just usually, when I think of, I don't know, like that doesn't feel like a miniseries. And then with, I mean, there's not a lot, but there's been enough miniseries that have been like getting renewed, even though they're supposed to be a miniseries. Like the notable one from last year is Big Little Lies. So it just, when it's 10 episodes, you know, they could easily just continue it on, have a bunch of 10-episode seasons, and it would seem like a normal show. But yeah, so I would have preferred more like a 3 or a 6. To be honest, when I saw that there were 3 episodes today, I thought that was it. I was like, okay. And then like, you know, if that had been the case, then the first episode was really good, and then the second and third probably would have been really good. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna take an entire series in 10 episodes is pretty short, but I just don't know. I don't know. It just feels like it's not going to work for the 10 episodes. And I saw the second episode, and it didn't work. I was going to watch the third episode, but I just don't feel like putting in another 50 minutes, I believe. Maybe if it was like 44 and like faster paced or something, but it's pretty slowly paced, and it's 50 minutes, and you really feel it. The first episode, though, holy crap, I paused it or something, and I was like 15 minutes in or something, and I was like, holy crap! And there was like 34 minutes left. I was like, wow, I can't believe we're that far already, because it felt like only 5 minutes had gone by. Then I got to like 24 or 25 minutes, and I was like, holy crap, we're already like halfway through! And the first episode went by fast. I mean, it was great. I loved how much character development there was for Jeff Daniels. But the second episode just, I don't know, it's not awful. I mean, I guess if it's what you're interested in, you might like it, but it felt like a different show. It was not as dark. It wasn't as much about the characters. It wasn't funny. It wasn't, I mean, like everything about the first episode was gone here. Except we got a little more Michael Stuhlbarg, which I believe that's how you say his name, and that's never a problem. He's in so many things, and he performs so well, and I feel like he's very, like, underappreciated and underrated, because, I don't know, he's just really good. But yeah, so, I don't really want to watch the third episode, especially when I'm not really feeling like finishing it, but the first episode is okay, so if you want to check it out, I mean, it's long enough, like, when I finished it, I was like, that's a decent ending, and I was almost like, do I want to watch more and ruin this episode? But then I was like, there's 3 episodes, I'll watch all 3, because I was kind of into it, and I figured it was going to be that good throughout, because I don't know, I just figured, I don't know, but then, you know, not every episode is directed by one. That's one of the biggest problems with miniseries. When you're doing a miniseries, I feel like it's more supposed to be like a movie, and it shouldn't have, like, I noticed right off the bat that there was The director of the pilot was just that episode. Then there was a guy that was doing the last 3 episodes of the season, and then there was a guy doing like the 2 episodes before the last 3. And it's just like, you're not having that much time to do stuff. Why don't you have one guy get it all done, or at least like one guy for half, like the first half, not a split up half, and then one guy for another half. But to be honest, it should just be one director, and that's why this is not going to beat Alias Grace for best miniseries, because that is just so good. And it's one director, and it's a really good director she hasn't really done that much. I mean, she did like American Psycho, but like aside from that, I don't really know that she's done anything else. And if she has, it's not as big as that. So, and it had been a while since she did something, I'm pretty sure. So she just comes back, does this miniseries, kills it. I mean, if it had been a movie, it probably wouldn't have been. I don't think people would have seen it, but still, I'm getting off topic, so I'm gonna end it right here. 6 out of 10 for the first episode. It was good, but I know where the series goes. As far as I know that I don't like the second episode. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you liked the video. Press that subscribe button if you liked me. Comment below. Have you seen this? If you have, what do you think about it? Is the third episode like the first or like the second? And I looked on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's got a 95% certified last I checked, I believe, is what I saw last I checked. Maybe it's still that now. I don't know, but anyway, that doesn't matter, because then I saw it was a rotten user rating. I was like, ooh, that's alarming. And I think I saw that, like, I don't think during the first episode. I think it was either after the first episode or during the second episode. Like, maybe I did that before I started the second episode. I don't know, but I was like, oh, no, that sucks. And then now I see why. So I'm very disappointed. But, Jeff Daniels. I mean, okay, so, like, he's a really good actor, but I think sometimes his presence kind of screams dick to me. In this one, not at all. He still kind of looks like a dick a little bit, but his presence doesn't really scream it to me. He actually has one of the better characters of the entire show. Probably the best character. Except for one thing that I won't spoil. So, I actually, liked his performance in this, obviously, but liked the character, or his, I don't know. I wasn't like, man, that was a great performance, but I hated it. You know, so that's a win for me. He carried the first episode. That's the other thing. He's barely in the second episode. I mean, like, he's in it, but, like, the first episode was, like, about him, and, like, just, he was, like, kind of, like, I guess, I don't want to make it sound like he was running the investigation, but he was, like, running the show, you know? It was, like, about him, and he was, like, responding to all the stuff that was happening, and then, like, in this one, there was a lot of just seeing it happen. Yeah, because then there was a lot where it was like, I don't know, it just like, I don't know, it fell short for me in the second episode, and I don't feel like watching the rest. There's only one other episode that came out today, though, but I'm excited that they released 3 episodes. They need to stop doing weekly, though. They need to just make it all available in one day, but if they're not going to, they should do, I think they've done 2 episodes a few times. They need to do 3, and every single show needs to do 3. Because 3 episodes really lets you know if you're going to be into it or not. 2, it could easily drop after that. It could even be a part 1, part 2. 3, especially for sitcoms, that's how many episodes I give before I definitively don't like it or stop watching it. Except for a few exceptions where it's just, like, so bad that I don't even want to watch more. So, yeah. Okay, sorry that this went longer than expected, but, yeah, I said all that stuff, and I said, which episode do you like more, and does the third episode get into that? Okay, so, once again, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure that's all the onces I need, and I'm pretty sure that I ended this right, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.